Hello everyone. Here on HMJ Study channel we'll see the journal entries based on admission of partner. This will be helpful while solving the problems based on admission of partner, especially of class 12th. So, these journal entries are based on the treatment of goodwill, capital, assets and liabilities. So, let's start. We'll see the treatment of goodwill first. There are two methods for the treatment of goodwill. The first one is premium method. As a new partner gets certain share in future profits of the firm from old partners who sacrifices their profit sharing ratio in favor of old partners. So he must compensate for such a loss. Therefore, a new partner is required to bring certain amount of goodwill and in addition to the amount bought by him towards the share of capital. It means the new partner brings capital along with goodwill. So, the treatment of goodwill can be done in two methods. First is premium method. Under this method, the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash or kind. It may be retained in the business or withdrawn by the old partners. And the second method of valuation of goodwill is valuation method. Under this method, new partner does not bring his share of goodwill. Therefore, the old partners measures the goodwill of the firm and it is raised in the books of the firm at the time of admission of new partner. So, we'll see the premium method first. We'll see the journal entries for it. So, first is when the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and it is retained in the business. In this case, the first entry is for bringing the goodwill. So, as the new partner is bringing it, cash or bank account will be debited, crediting the goodwill account. It means cash or bank account debited to goodwill account, and the narration can be being goodwill bought in by the new partner. This entry is for bringing the goodwill in the firm. And next, this goodwill will be distributed amongst the partners. Means the benefit of goodwill transferred to the old partner's capital or current account. So, entry will be goodwill account debited to old partner's capital or current account. In this, goodwill will be distributed amongst the old partners in the sacrifice ratio. And narration being goodwill distributed amongst old partners. Next condition, when the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and it is withdrawn by the old partners. In the prior entry, it was retained in the business, but here it is withdrawn by the old partners. First of all, same thing, when the goodwill is brought in by the new partner, cash or bank account debited to goodwill account. This is same as the first we did. Okay, so writing the narration being goodwill bought in by the new partner. And next is for distribution of the goodwill. This is also same, goodwill account debited to old partners capital or current account, as this goodwill is distributed amongst the old partners, and this distribution will be done on sacrifice ratio. So, being goodwill distributed among old partners. And next, for this entry will be for withdrawing the goodwill amount. So, old partners are withdrawing it, therefore, old partners capital or current account will be debited to cash or bank account as it will be withdrawn by the bank. Okay, and the narration being goodwill withdrawn by the old partners. Then, third condition, when the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and it is paid to the old partners privately. If it is paid privately, there will be no entry in the books of the firm, as the books of the firm will not be affected. Next, valuation method. As we have discussed, in this method, a new partner does not bring his share of goodwill in cash and a new goodwill account may be opened and it will be treated as we'll see further. If or when the new partner does not bring his share of goodwill in cash and it is raised in the books of the firm. In this case, the entry goodwill account debited to all partners capital or current account, and this entry is for goodwill raised in the books of the firm. Okay, and this distribution will be done in the old ratio. Apart from it, the goodwill will be appear in the balance sheet asset side as it is raised in the books of the firm. I repeat, what happened in this entry? Goodwill, new partner has not brought the goodwill in cash, but it is raised in the books of the firm. As it is raised in the books of the firm, it will appear in the asset side of balance sheet, and the entry will be passed as goodwill account debited to old partners capital account or current account in the old ratio. Next, when the goodwill is raised and written off. For raising the goodwill, same entry, goodwill account debited to old partners capital or current account, and it will be done in the old ratio only, writing the narration as being goodwill raised in the books. Next is for writing off, written off all the partners. It will be done in amongst the all partners. So all partners capital account debited to goodwill account, and this will be done in the new ratio. For this we have to calculate the new ratio. So being goodwill adjusted amongst the all partners, or you can write being goodwill written off, and here goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet, okay, as it is written off amongst the all the partners. Then this is very important to understand. There are two conditions here. When goodwill already appears in the books of the firm, and if the goodwill already appears in the balance sheet and new partner brings the goodwill in cash. So we'll see, when the goodwills already appear in the books of the firm or it is shown in the balance sheet in the question, in such a case what will be done? The difference between the revalued value of goodwill and its book value is transferred to the old partners capital or current account, or alternatively it will be transferred to the revaluation account. And if goodwill already appears in balance sheet and new partner brings goodwill in cash, in this case it is desirable to written off the goodwill appearing in the books among the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So in this case, when the goodwill is already appears in the balance sheet and new partner is bringing the goodwill in cash, so the old amount of goodwill will be written off amongst the old partners. Then that's all about goodwill. We'll see about capital. When the new partner brings capital, simple entry, cash or bank account debited to new partner's capital account. Then we'll go for the revaluation of assets and liabilities. What is revaluation? Just before the admission of new partner, it is usual practice to revalue the assets and liabilities of existing firm. The profit or loss arises due to changes in the values is shared by the old partners alone. To record such changes in the value of assets and liabilities, a separate account is opened, which is called as revaluation account, which is also called as profit and loss adjustment account. It means both accounts are same, whether you call it as revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. This account is nominal account, showing the expenses and losses on the debit side and incomes and gains on the credit side. Decrease in the value of asset and increase in the amount of liabilities are shown to the debit side of this account, while increase in the assets and decrease in the liabilities are shown on the credit side of this account. Just revise this part, increase and decrease, okay, so that you can understand easily. Also in this account, this account is debited for recording an outstanding expenses, and creating a provision for bad and doubtful debt. It means RDD. It is recorded to the debit of this account. Crediting, and it is credited for recording the incomes receivable, prepaid expenses, and creating a provision for discount on creditors. Okay, so that's it about this account. We'll see the journal entries now in short. Increasing the value of assets and decreasing the value of liability. As I just have explained, if it is increase in the value of asset or it is decrease in the value of liability, what will be the journal entry? Asset account debited, liability account debited to revaluation account. Writing the narration as being value of assets increase and the value of liability decrease. So remember this, if the asset increases and value of liability decreases, it will be debited, crediting the profit and loss adjustment account. Next, decrease in the value of asset and increase in the value of liability, vice versa. Entry will be here revaluation or profit and loss adjustment account will be debited, crediting the assets and liability account. Writing the narration as being value of asset decreases and the value of liability increases. After it, recording the unrecorded assets in the books of accounts. Sometimes it is given in question that some assets are not recorded. So it is called unrecorded assets. In this case, asset account will be debited, crediting the revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. So asset account debited to revaluation account, being unrecorded assets bought in the books of accounts. Next, creating a new liability in the books. In this case, revaluation account will be debited to new liability account, being unrecorded liability bought in the books of accounts. Then transfer of profit on revaluation to all partners capital or current account. In this case, revaluation account will be debited to all partners capital or current account. This is what, while we close the revaluation account, this show to the debit side, it show the profit. Therefore, therefore the journal entry will be revaluation account debited to all partners capital or current account, as the profit on revaluation is distributed amongst the all partners in the old ratio. So narration will be profit on revaluation credited to partners capital or current account. Next, transfer of loss on revaluation to all partners capital or current account. So here it is loss, therefore it will be all partners capital account will be debited, crediting the revaluation account. Okay, so all partners capital current account debited to revaluation account, being loss on revaluation transferred to partners current or capital account. This entry you will understand at the last slide of this video. This is the last slide. We can see here to the debit side of profit and loss adjustment account or revaluation account, assets and entry while it is decreased, liability entry while it is increased, and to the credit side, asset entry while it is increased and liability entry while it is decreased. Apart from it, the profit is written to the debit side and loss to the credit side. So you can make the journal entries as per this ledger. Okay, so that's it about this video. I hope you have understood all the journal entries shown here, which can be useful for solving the problems based on admission of partner. We'll meet further for the problems given in the textbook of class 12th.